That's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't mending them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just like my keys, drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in it. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Yeah.
The Seahawks defense getting ready for their first involvement here. And one of the guys who will need to play well is this man. Now Goff on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Now Goff. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. The Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. On first down, Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
It's nice to see Jamison Williams recovered from his knee injury suffered in the college football playoff in 2022. And we already knew that his speed was some of the best in the game. And that's a big reason why Detroit traded up to pick him 12th overall. So I really said taking a receiver since 2007. That pick being Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Nice job there by Williams, using some of that speed there to pick up the first down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw, Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third, Goff. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and...
The Seattle defense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Goff. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down what will be. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. He'll go right now. A loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes left side. 30. The 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And, partner, it took him a while to get there, but that's the first trip he's made to the end zone in his career. So at least for this one, the Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again. Throwing to start the drive.
Marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal on that 4-yard line.
Swift diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. The Seattle defense back onto the field. Their guys have the lead here in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
That's well done right there. One of the new members of this defense signed as a free agent in the offseason. They felt they could trust him in a starting role, and he delivers it in.
The Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one too low.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Goff on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the Seattle defense back onto the field. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Goff. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long.
The Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. Swift going to dry up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
The Seattle defense back onto the field. They'll have to defend the short field here as this... Following the fumble recovery, Goff toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
The Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gone. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Hit and drop behind the line by Shelby Harris. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Swift. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. The Lions on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Seattle defense back onto the field. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. St. Brown on the catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Goff throwing complete for Swift. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling.
12 more yards.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Goff now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe just...
Victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one